Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. Afternoon in this case. Yes. Oh. Oh. Workout. When you click it, fix that, actually. Oh, there is no. That's un. Interesting. But yes, we are here. We are hanging out with 봛ᴇs today. We're gonna be vibing, chatting, hanging out. Gonna be some Corekeeper in the background. Just some Thursday vibe chats or chill vibes. Fuck that one up. Hello, Eka. How are you, Pepsi? I know he wants kind of chill and vibe before we actually get into the game. That's why I changed it to just chatting. But I figured the Corekeeper music would good background music. Yeah, we're doing that. Also, if my mic quality is iffy, let me know. My mic earlier today, and I can't remember what position I had it previously, so it might sound a little different. I spent 3 hours today working on D&D brain rot, and now I'm here. Totally didn't stay up till 3 AM working on video edits, so I didn't have to edit today. Speaking of which, I need to... Here, did TikTok do the thing again? Like, is it working again? I sent in a support ticket because it was eating my stuff. Now I need to see if it ate my stuff again, or if it actually posted. I also have a really bad habit of forgetting to upload onto Hoover, which I need to do today as well. Oh, look at that! Videos are posting on their own! Oh, that's so good! That's so good! And I see that Ari noticed. That's also so good! Alright, let's hope it doesn't break. It's so much hell going back and trying to re-upload put everything in the queue. That way I don't have to upload it every day, because if I have to upload it every day before stream, I'm going to forget every fucking time. So there's that. Bum 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 bum. There was also the TWAB today. If you play Destiny and you haven't read the TWAB yet, I would at least skim through it, because there is there's a free emblem there available. Oh.
Cheer 1 you woo 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 woo.
Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it. Every
Perry
time. Oh. Hello.
Hey, Perry. Welcome, welcome. Thanks for coming by the mountain home once again and having me in whatever it is that you canonically refer to your streaming space.
Maybe by year 2, I'll have a name.
I get you. You don't want to put yourself into too hard of a niche.
That's the bugger, right? Like I don't know what I'm doing here, man.
You're having a lot of fun.
I am having fun. I am enjoying it. It's one of those things because I think oh my god, it wasn't even that long ago. I think it was like a month or two ago. Someone asked if I had an art tag, and I'm like, you just do the art and then tag me in it. Like I don't have an art tag.
I just turned you down a little bit. You were coming through real strong. But yeah, let's see. I thought this issue of tying yourself to Destiny 2. Yeah, I mean that's something that I think you've talked about pretty openly, right?
It's a back and forth battle that I'm trying to figure out. Because like I enjoy Destiny, and that's where a lot of the people come from is Destiny.
Yeah. I mean, it's a really popular game. Like it makes sense as to why that's the thing, you know? Like I know a lot of people who primarily stream one or two different, big name titles, and they're very successful for that. They're very successful.
Mm-hmm.
But, then you want to do other shit. You don't want to be like the person who plays Destiny. You want to be a more diverse personality.
I'm by no means Dado who plays Destiny with the occasional Tetris. I want to be plays Destiny and stuff. Like there's no comma. It's and stuff. There's no hesitation there.
Yeah. I feel you that. So you told me that you played this game. So guys, we're going to be playing some Core Keeper today, which is a game that I've played on stream a couple of times now with the Dwarves, which was so cool, Perry, to finally get like a handful of the Dwarves together for an on-stream collab.
Let's see what we've got.
I caught the one that you guys were doing.
It's been a half a year since you got stuck with Pizza Box Man.
I think it was Galactic.
Yeah.
Rock?
Yeah.
I think I missed the Core Keeper one, unfortunately.
That's you know what? I'll find it within me to forgive you somehow.
I appreciate it.
But just for the reiteration, I mean, I know that you and I have been somewhat tethered socially for quite a while in this streaming world. But I just dropped your link here in my chat. Is there anything that you would want to throw out there to some people who might come to find your work? Like what's your deal?
What is my deal? Man, that's a question.
Mm-hmm.
I wasn't ready for that question. You know what? In 2 years, maybe I'll have my shit together. I'll let you know. I'll have my people contact your people, and then we can get it out there.
It's funny because you say your people and my people when it's really just you and I. Like you and I both have our own respective communities, of course, but let's not get it twisted. Like it fucked me up because the other day someone was like, "Yeah, man, just talk to this person's manager," and blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, "What?" Like it hit me like a isekai shaped truck that that there are people in this biz in content creation and in VTubing that are not like crazy large, but they have managers. They're not like signed on to a studio or anything, but they have like a team of people that helps them run their shit.
Mm-hmm.
I was just not mentally, like, it fucked me up.
I actually before he moved and had a different time zone, it started off as a joke, but one of my mods, Dark Tonic Moronic, he decided that because he wanted to get more into the background of like marketing and stuff, he's like, you know what? When you get big, I'm gonna be your manager. Oh, you know what? Fuck it, I'm gonna be your manager now. Whatever you need, whatever you want those sponsorships, send me the emails. I'm like, okay. But he moved, and then the time difference is what eats us every time. So it kind of like fell apart, but like for a good like couple of months he was like reaching out to people and asking about their sponsorship stuff for me, and it's really funny when I look back on it.
Absolutely there's a couple people in my chat that are talking about that, and it's like it makes sense. Like I'm not I think that when your production, no matter what it is, gets to a certain like speed of growth, because like let's call a spade here, ladies and gentlemen, and our non-binary pals in between. Like growth is pretty exponential. Like not perfectly exponential, but it doesn't immediately stop and it doesn't immediately start. It's kind of always going.
That's
and
one
it
of the
tends to
things that
grow.
I'm running into lately. Like I literally one of the first things I did today is when I booted up YouTube is it had not a streamer etiquette, but like a how to better monetize your time on Twitch video.
Okay.
And I'm like, you know what? Fuck it. I'll watch it. And it was like a 30-minute video, and it was about this girl who made 10K a month streaming.
Yep.
But the thing is, when she broke it down, it's like only like 1,500 of that was subs, bits, cheers, and everything else is stuff that she did on the sidelines that dealt with content creation. So it's one of those things that I'm slowly but surely trying to get into. I want to get better into by the summer to kind of like, I'm at a stagnant place. I realize I've been at like the average 24 to 25 for like the past like 3 or 4 months. So at this point, it's like, hey, you need to do something about it. So
right, it's time to innovate. Which, I mean, I think that you're in a good spot for that. I mean, I think that a lot of that sort of stagnation for you has come from a place of necessity. Like you moved not that long ago, and like you know, you and your household are getting reestablished and getting your shit together to like, you know, to continue to grow and in all of the ways, online and offline. So like I think that the time for that, you know, is this month and the next month, where you have, hopefully, I don't know, but you know, have sort of been able to reestablish yourself into a new norm and can move forward.
Oh yeah, like it's already in the progress. I have this little like calendar I keep at my desk. It has color coordinated pens and highlighters written all over it. Like the month of April looks like a fucking disaster. Like if you're looking at it and you don't know what's on it, it looks like I'm going mental. But I promise you, everything on there is completely organized.
Oh yeah, I mean, you know, madness is only madness to someone who didn't, you know, contract like that flavor of madness. Like
I'm trying to like slap myself down because like I have the Discord that I have. It's not like a grand big Discord, but it's a lot more than I expected it to ever be. And I'm always talking about, oh, we're gonna do this, we're gonna do this, gonna do that, and tomorrow, and tomorrow never comes. And now I'm like smacking myself on the wrist, like, you need to fucking do it. So I have days planned, events planned, I have shit planned for next month. Like it's to push me to get on the ball. And I mentioned this a couple days ago on stream as well, that I'm trying to force a new sleeping habit or a sleeping schedule so I can wake up earlier, so I can do different streams in the morning, both for my benefit and then like to test the early bird benefit type thing.
Right.
So
because like that's kind of where I'm gonna be next month.
Imagine playing Core Keeper
near the end of this month. My buddy
eventually
is gonna
also
have
welcome back, Tay,
the availability to make a Discord server for me, because like I'm just not particularly savvy with that in terms of making, like, I have slapped together a simple effective Discord before. Like I've done that. I have a Saturday morning anime Discord that me and my IRL friends use for like a week and then stopped using. But one of my friends is pretty sophisticated at making very nice and complex things. So
it's a really good
I'm gonna make
game,
get a Discord server together for the dwarves.
I think that'll probably just because of your guys' aesthetic and everything. I think between like a dwarf Discord and then the Stream Hearts Discord, I think as soon as you get like the dwarfs Discord and you guys have your own stuff set up in that kind of way, I think it's gonna fucking skyrocket, dude, because you're gonna have all the different communities there, and they're gonna be like, oh, this is another dwarf. It's like, I like dwarves, and then they're gonna come there, and then they're gonna tell their friends, and word of mouth thing, and then it explodes. Because like when I had the last city, just as for me, just for my gig, like I got a handful of follows and people coming in for Destiny, and then I can't remember if it was Conga or someone else pointed out that the communities were just kind of, they were slowly but inevitably like kind of merging onto each other.
Yeah. Because
we hung out that often, and it's like, okay, well, fuck it, my home is your home, right? And now the Last City has just become this congregation of like the main Last City team plus advertising other streamers that just so happen to drop by and stuff, and it's It's crazy. Like I love it. It's one of the best things that I've honestly set up, and one of the best decisions I did was it's not me, it's the last city, and I love that.
Yeah, and it helps spread the maintenance of the Discord as well,
Mhm.
because that's the big issue, right? When you get a Discord where everything's going to start popping off for what you're doing, like you need to have a moderation team. You
Mhm.
have to have a couple of people or a team of people that are dedicated to, like sifting through all of the messages and finding problematic shit and weeding it out.
Shout
And
out to
and
Nepsy
moder
and my girl Daryl taking care of the back lines.
exactly. Um, I know that there's this fuck you stigma to Discord mods, but like you motherfuckers are literally the frontline fighters, and no one who runs a Discord could do it without you motherfuckers. So be excellent.
I still need to set up because like I have the Uwu team are
Mhm.
the coordinators slash administrators, and then I need to break it down to where each of us has our own set of mods. Because like I have
Oh,
mods
okay.
mods for me, but I don't
Mhm.
have a role in the Discord that is just my subsection. That way, it's not my mods being overwhelmed with literally everybody else's problems
Right.
versus having separate mods to separate entities, which also just it helps. It's
Yeah,
just
and
it's
you
one
don't
of
want
those
to
things that I haven't
ping
done yet.
you don't want to ping your mods that are like 8 different mods for the Discord, but you
Right?
only need to ping 3 of them because you are going to go live soon and want to see if any of them can make it, like that type
Right?
of thing.
Right?
It cleans up communication, which is something that
We
needs
played
to be
Core Keeper
clean
before. I played
and
for 3
smooth.
hours. I've
Uh,
killed the slime boss, and that's about as
let's
far as I've
see.
done.
Oh, did you hear the news about the move? I'm sure you did for the mountain
I
home.
You guys found a place, right?
Not yet, but we are going to be moving it here at the end of June
Oh, at
or
the end
end
of
of
June.
May. End of May.
Ooh. I see.
It kind of sucks, but
I was gonna say, I know I've spoke to the bear about
yeah,
his situation. And I know
yeah,
you guys, you and the wifey were working on getting that situated for you guys.
yeah. And thankfully, we found a new roommate. So we're gonna be able to. It's not gonna be the bear, but we'll have somebody to help, maintain costs and stuff like that. Which is
Oh, well, that's good.
it,
That's good.
yeah. So because that keeps us. What's
I
really
was
important is
like,
that keeps us in our
man.
price range. That will sort of ensure that we stay in like the pleasant living conditions that we prefer.
Oh yeah,
I
that's
grew up in
completely
apartment
understandable.
complexes, and I don't want to fucking live in apartments anymore.
Yeah, because like, so when we were looking around for places, me and Kashil, like I think we talked about this on your stream, and you mentioned that the reason that it's like so bitter is because of having moved as a kid or moved
Yeah,
in youth so much that you're tired of it.
yeah,
And that was the same for me. Like my parents split up, so it was like I'm at this house or I'm at that house. Oh, my father moved. Oh, my mother moved. Oh, we're moving in with this guy. And it was fucking we're
yeah,
moving states, and it was just fucking catastrophe, really.
yeah.
And even though this is our first home, like me and Kasho already said the deal. We're not renting. It's not gonna be a trailer. It's not gonna be an apartment. Let's go big or go home.
Yep.
Want a place that we can call ours, that is grounded. I can do whatever the fuck I want. And I'll
Yeah.
leave whenever I want.
Exactly.
So I definitely feel it.
I
Definitely.
can't overstate how happy I am for you guys to do this and like have all this set for you the way it is.
God, it's been so like there's been some bumps in the roads, but God, it's
Sure.
been noticeably such a difference on my mental, on my energy, and then just being able to have times like last night when I was up till 3 a.m. working, like I can do that now because we're not sharing the same 5 foot space. So me clicky
Right.
clacking my keyboard at night, I don't have to worry about waking him up. So it's nice to have
Space.
that availability to just
Yeah.
do what I want to do without having to worry about repercussions that shouldn't be there in the first place.
Well, and so and like this is a big thing that I've noticed sort of coming into, the married life as it has been. Uh you know, you get sold the bullshit lie as a
Bunky.
kid, in media and in everything else. And it's like, what was it? You see that it's like, oh, you're gonna want to be attached to this person like 24/7, and it's like, no, I don't think so, because like I think you have to live with them, right? Like you have to like live, maybe not even like in the same building as them, but you have to live with them in your life for the rest of your life, is the idea, I suppose. Not necessarily true, but for me, I intend to spend the rest of my life with Willow.
Mhm.
And like we live with each other and we love each other, obviously, but like I almost am just distrustful of anybody who needs to be like close physically to their partner at all times.
Oh no, because like if it's a 24/7 thing, at that point it's not a relationship. There's a possessive mechanism going on.
Yeah, and a dependency.
It's toxic. It's toxic. It's what it is. It's breeding a toxic relationship.
Because you need this. This is still your life, and the same thing when you have kids. Like it's still your life. And yes, you're giving a lot of it to other people, and you're giving a lot of yourself to those people. But it's still your life to live, and you really shouldn't lose your sense of self in that process.
And that's one thing that we established way early. Way early on, is I'm one of those people that my social battery, it doesn't matter who you are. Like my social battery is a one-in-time effort type of deal. So even my husband wears down the social battery type deal, and when that's empty, I don't want to fucking talk to nobody. And he knows this. Like he'll check in, like as a good husband does, and then I tell him I'm fine, and he fucks off. So
yeah,
it's not are you sure you want to hang out? Are you okay? Like, no, I've had exes that did that shit, and that's why they're exes now.
Right.
Like it's.
Thank you, Bjorn. I'm doing the workout, by the way.
I need space, and like having the house, like we have our own separate offices. They're playing Elden Ring or Destiny, and I'm here doing my thing. So it's like, we're still occupying the same space, but we're have that barrier of being able to recharge and not have to worry about it. Which even when I was living with my folks before we got the house, it wasn't physically possible because he sits behind me. Yeah. So even though we weren't talking or anything, there was no space to really recoup.
Yeah.
So it's,
and like obviously a lot of this is mileage may vary. Like everybody's different. And what you get out of any of this is going to be, excuse me, very dependent on you and how you run your things. But this is what works for me, and that's what works for you. Do you want to play some video games?
Sure. Can't wait to get eaten by a bug.
Yeah. Let's play some video games. Just change my stream thing. So you picked this game up very recently, right?
I did.
So you haven't experienced the game before the repair patch.
I don't know what that is.
So when the game first became available, oh, I'm in the wrong world. Don't join me. There you go. Oh, I made a new world. Perry and I. Salty, holy shit. Regular Horatius is more powerful than DILF versions of Horatius. It's true. All right, you should be able to join on me now.
Join game.
Welcome, Salty. How are you? Oh my god, it's perfect.
Small one.
How many cores you be keeping in there? Just the one, Sunfish Live. Just the one. Uncle Dan, hello. Oh my god, so Perry, have you talked about the fucking soundtrack in this game?
It's so peaceful. Like, I literally, even though we were just chatting, I had it on in the background.
Same. People in my chat were like, sounds like Core Keeper. The one who was someone, the baconeer in my chat was like, I blame you a lot because I've been playing this game a ton, although I've been lukewarm on getting back into it since the repair update. So the thing is, when the game was first available, the way you maintained your gear in this game was you I lost train of thought. You would
Because there's a little repair table now.
yes. Well, that's always been there. But the way the repair table used to work was you would dismantle any like equipment object or like tool or whatever, and it would give you salvage parts or repair parts, and then you could just with one repair part fix any item.
I'm being told that scrap used to be OP.
Yeah, that's what it was. It was scrap, and they are correct. That person is factually in the right. Scrap was busted because you could dismantle 5 wooden pickaxes for dirt, cheap, and then you would be fine. You would just immediately recuperate you could just fix all of your like end game gear, and it wouldn't even be like a big deal. And so, understandably so, that upset folks.
See.
Slapping my thighs and drawing. Hell yeah, Salty Job. Perry, do you know Salty?
That name is new to me, so I'm not.
I highly recommend that you find out about Salty. Salty is a very talented artist and is above and beyond, talent and skill, but is just very good at art, I'll say, rather. Salty's very good at art, is a very wonderful and insightful person. Like, if you think that I'm a deep person that likes to discuss, interesting and insightful topics and the like, I think Salty and I are on the same level. Debatably, Salty is more willing to go deep than me, but I think when it comes to the depths for which the two of us tend to like to dwell in conversation, it's very similar.
See, I'm peeking at their channel right now because I'm nosy and impatient.
Yeah.
That art in their VOD is heckin' awesome. Holy shit.
Amazing. Yeah. Salty works for Cabal. So, generally speaking, if you see artwork done, for Cabal on an advertisement level, Salty probably made it.
See, that's heckin' cool.
Mm-hmm.
I found the big boy already.
That is very close.
Is it just spectacular RNG, or am I just good at finding this fucker? Who knows?
Yeah. Maybe. So yeah. Salty Joe. My wood farm in Core Keeper is so much less worth now since the repair update. I'm sad. I mean, yeah. But it's probably for the best.
His battle room. It is his battle room.
So in full disclosure, I have also not done more than beaten the first boss. Now I have explored all of the first zones that are available.
Mm-hmm.
But I have not done much more than that. I've explored. I've gotten into iron armor and iron gear, but I've not knocked over another boss or any other major things. I've been telling people this game is very much like a bird's eye view Terraria. Do you think that that's fair, or are you familiar with Terraria?
I don't play Terraria because I don't have like the same feeling with like the 2D side scroller the way that the game is supposed to be played. But this is like the perfect blend.
So like this perspective works for you.
Mm-hmm.
Killed all 3 bosses. Those being Lich, Golem, and Hive Mother. There's so much more game than that, though. Yeah, which is awesome because I'll be honest, Baconeer and everyone else. Like I saw this game and I was like, okay, cool. So like these 3 bosses, like that's the content they have done. You know. And then like I found an item and I don't even remember what item it was, but I found it and I was like, oh, what does this do? And I just like couldn't figure it out what the fuck it does. So I looked on the wiki. I just spoiled a little and looked, and it was like, oh, you use this with this boss. And I was like, I've not heard of that. I don't know what that is. I'm going to stop looking at this wiki now.
All right, now I need to find dogs. Yes, they're fighting underneath my feet. There's not much I can do about that.
Yep. Okay, let me follow your little pathways here to see if I can. Oh, yeah, he is right there. Okay. Word is gonna make a little too wide pit there, so the slimes can't find us. I do hope that as they add more to this game, oh yeah, I did realize that you can always do that for your coaches.
Oh, found a chest.
Ooh, what I got?
It had a stone skin potion and fiber and another lantern.
Nice. This game immediately soared into my heart because of fishing.
I haven't done any of the fishing yet.
It's very simple, but it's like simpler and more satisfying than Stardew Valley fishing, in my opinion.
Better lantern have on is. Oh, it is.
Did you find anything called a regular lantern?
Oh, it's just called lantern, and then there apparently the one I had was a small lantern.
Yeah, I'll take your small lantern. I didn't even bring a lantern.
Sure. I actually forgot to take mine off, so.
You know all the best games have fishing minigames? Yeah.
Oh. I keep finagling.
Yeah.
There we go.
Yep. Draw on the ground. Having a lantern is such a small thing, but it's so important. Oh shit! I got followed earlier. Sir Lord Silver, thank you very much for the follow. Sorry I missed that. I was a little bit distracted. Is that one of yours?
It's one of mine.
Well, welcome. I'm ᴛᴇis the Dwarf. I don't know what you may have known about me beforehand, but now that you're following, you're no longer some random loiterer here in my mountain home, but now welcome guests in the mine. So welcome on in. The way you said that, you said one of mine. Who are they? Or did you just find that turn of phrase amusing?
I find it amusing. Silver is actually someone who's recently found in my chat.
Nice. Well, welcome to the community.
Very lovely individual.
Eyes up, Guardian.
Bacon! Thank you!
The Baconeer?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, that's what I want. He's a good dude.
Welcome. Thank you.
Eka, welcome. Thank you very much for the follow. And now you are also no longer some random loiterer outside my mountain home, but now welcome guests in the mine.
Big lurker. Oh, so you've been here a while. I've come to realize that I've had quite a few people, like, getting the new chatter, little pop-up.
Yeah.
And when I talk to them and greet them and whatever, I've had it, like, I think, like, 4 or 5 occurrences in the past, like, 30 days, where it's people's first time talking, but they've been lurking for, like, several months. And I think it's just, it's so cool.
Yeah.
It's such a nice little... how to word this?
Take care now. Bye-bye then.
The knowledge of knowing that they've been there for a while, and then have that comfort of being able to finally, like, talk in the chat and whatever. Like, it's such a fun
availability,
feeling.
you know?
Yeah.
I completely agree.
Thank you, Rat.
Oh, snap. Eka? Is that Ekaro?
That's Eka.
Eka, thank you so much for the subscription, and especially a Prime subscription. Very nice. By the way, just as a side, like a little heads up for you, you know, just as like a by the by, now that you're following, you're no longer just some random, you know, some guest here at the Mountain Home. You're now properly in the employment of the mine. So grab your pickaxe and get back to work.
Imagine getting fooled by labor.
It's free real estate. All bullshitting aside, enjoy the emotes. I think they're pretty excellent. Although
I absolutely the booty shake emote I use a little bit more than my emotes.
This here life struggles.
Been off and on while I do college work. Been here for a few weeks or a month or so. Oh, that's crazy. I hope you've been enjoying your time. I hope the lurks have been worthwhile. Not too distracting. So have you ever, like, gone to the map and then scrolled all the way out?
Yep.
Has anyone told you that that's not even, like, the base of the map?
Yeah.
That it goes even further?
Sir Lord Silver asks, I have a feeling that you like Deep Rock Galactic. What would preclude you to that sort of assumption? Holy shit, Eka.
Hello, Slick.
Eka fucking hits me with the Prime sub. And then fucking is just like, also, here is casually 5 gift subs.
Sounds like Eka.
Sorry, I just like it's been a long time since I've gotten any sort of like big gift like that. So allow me to go on a little bit of a thing here. Eka, thank you for gifting Quathalam, Hemlock, Bjorn, DB Adventures, and Original Hemsta 5 gift subs. Thank you so much. And to the 5 of you, grab your fucking pickaxes and get back to work. What are you doing with your jaw on the ground? I'll pay you to fucking sit there and pay it all.
I'll share this information with you, because if I don't, he's definitely going to, in the most obnoxious way. Much like how you and the bear have been friends for quite some time, Eka is actually the oldest friendship that I have, period.
Oh, that's awesome.
So he's very much a dear friend, might as well be long lost brother.
That's really lovely. Otis, thank you for coming in with the workout and stretch redeems. The bear, yeah, Otis. There's a guy named Rat Conga, and Rat Conga is a mutual friend of both Perry and I, and he's the roommate that lives in the mountain home with Willow and I. And his avatar, what have you, is a bear. So in short, we just sort of refer to him as the bear.
He shares some of that cave space.
Yeah.
Eyes up, Guardian.
Uncle Dan, hello, welcome. Thank you.
All right, I'm gonna.
I'm finding copper, but I am not having any luck finding tin.
Yeah, we won't find tin until we.
Oh no, I didn't mean to hit you. I didn't mean to hit you. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Rocklanga just in chat. It me.
It bear.
It's the boy.
Like actual roommates. I thought it was a joke. No. They live in the same house. That's not a joke.
Yeah.
And they were roommates.
I was a giant jerk and accidentally burned all of our starting all the copper you brought home, and made copper tools for myself. Like
it's okay. I'm bringing more.
gigantic ass.
It's all good.
I'm gonna get the garden up and running.
I feel like Eka would give a kidney if he had more than one left. He would. He is a very sporadic individual.
Clay biome ahoy for heaps of tin. Yeah. You got to go to the clay caverns for the tin. Vlad the Inhaler, welcome. Thank you for the Owen Wilson. Wow.
Literally gonna go cooking ribs in an hour. I see. It's the bear's turn for dinner.
Yeah, it's Thursdays. I don't know why I went through all of this work when I could have just made the garden at the nearby.
I was about to say, we have water right around the corner. Tab to open inventory throws me off every.
Yep. Because you're a professional, Horatius. You right. I didn't forget. I love me.
Oh, that's not.
Mamma mia.
Oh, but I was talking
Papà
earlier
mia,
about
mica
how
da
the
dai.
soundtrack for this game fucking slaps.
Mm.
That was the whole thing. Like, there was not a more in-depth thought there.
It's a really I do like it. It's very
So as a nerd who grew up on the SNES as a young man, like this, it's a little bit of Secret of Mana. There's a little bit of just like all of these like SNES classics in the OST for this game. I could just feel them nodding to the past in the soundtrack, and it's just so good.
Hello, Gingy. No, but I definitely get what you're the vibe.
Oh my god, yeah. There's no time limit or anything. The objective is to mine, explore, get better materials. Yeah. So the objective of the game is not to survive. The objective of this game is, by all technicalities, to keep the core. But this game is very much a Terraria from the top-down perspective, because there is like minor RPG elements. There is a skill tree for every skill in the game.
That's another thing that's really cool is the little skill trees. I'm actually messing with mine right now.
Yeah, it's super rad. It really is. So there's a little bit of like light RPG elements to what's going on, but then also, it's also a little Terraria in the Minecraft sense, because it's man, what's the word that I'm struggling to find right now? Damn.
He said we needed to find clay caves for then.
Yeah, so that'll be the far west or far east or something like that. I'm gonna put the hoe and the watering can in this
Don't
bin
drown
next
her.
to... Who? This hoe... Harry. You get it.
Funny joke. You're welcome.
Don't be. Okay. I once again did a derp and burned away a bunch of our copper, but it was important this time. It was to make a cooking pot. Horror got begotted. I did get begotted. I got begate. Even.
The goat.
I'm just mad that I laughed.
Oh my
like,
god, Nico! Give me a please.
Sure, do what you gotta do.
You little heathen!
Is it something in chat or your cat? Ah, that's an animal. And we'll take a little this. I like this little double torched main thoroughfares. That's really nice to me. T poses to assert dominance.
Did Nico get shabingest? He... So the little bed that he sits on that you guys saw throughout the charity streams, that little bed, he's been obnoxiously chewing holes into it, and I've patched them several times already. And I look over, and it's one of the ones that have the circular like foam fluff to keep it like up, the walls up on the bed. And he has successfully, I don't know where the zipper is, the zipper piece, but that's gone now.
Oh.
The foam is all over my room right now. And needless to say, I think the bed's on its last leg here.
Rest in peace.
I just look over, see his little gremlin of a body taking place over where the foam is supposed to be.
Oh no.
Problems for another time.
But yeah, just to finish that thought about the game, it's definitely a nice relaxed vibe. Which is one of the things that I really like about it. I never feel like I'm really being rushed. Because the bosses can be respawned, so like you can grind them because they do have some, specific loot table stuff. Just... Whoa. Random chest in the wall. Let's go, boys.
Ayo.
Also, Jinji1707, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome to the mountain home.
Careful with
I'm
that
Horatius.
one.
Yeah. They're sassy.
One of my spicy ones.
I think I can handle it.
Ooh, Oracle card. No.
Hey, yo, what's that? That's credit. Perry is back. Didn't know she was gone. Yeah, Perry's been, doing her own shit.
So many slimes in here. Oh, there's so many spiky boys. What are those? Are those eggs? What are those?
Uh-oh. Are you in the clay mines?
Am I in the clay mines? I don't know. I didn't get any notification saying that I was in a place.
Yeah, you might be...
Oh, there's
you might
so many
not be in
spiky
Kansas
boys.
anymore.
Oh!
Are they made of meat? Are the eggs made of meat? Yeah.
Meat.
So, goddamn it, Skaith.
Meat.
How are you doing, Skaith? Cum salad. Oh, I see exactly what you're talking about, Jinji. Hell yeah. First message in my chat, cum salad. Let's go, boys.
That's how he says hello.
Yeah, that's good.
Just echo Shinji, god damn it.
Holy shit, as I live and breathe, is that Akami Hebiko? The one and only Snake Lamia VTuber?
Snake? No, please.
Dude, Akami has been making VTuber Pokemon cards. Have you seen those yet?
I saw a post of someone talking about it. I did not see any of them yet.
They're real good. Like, real good.
Honestly, I think it might have been Jusagi that talked about him. I can't remember. I remember vaguely seeing a post about someone working on something like that.
Would a dwarf Pokemon be a ground, rock, or steel type? I think that depends a lot on the gen and the exact dwarf in particular.
Kind of curious. Curious about what?
Because if we're curious about cum salads, we can we can talk about it. It does not need to be a nuclear option here.
So there's a second part to cum salad, actually.
Oh.
And I'm trying to figure out if that's what Eka is questioning about.
I'm questioning a lot of things right now, so just to be honest.
So there was a conversation that came up in one of our Destiny runs previous, and don't know what the concept behind it was. I was never explained. It was just a thing we kept talking about with no explanation. Cum bicycle. And it's literally kind of like a 3D mold, right? That you make a bicycle.
Sure.
And was it we were trying to measure? What was the context of that conversation? I'm trying to remember.
No. Friends, quickly come cycle with me. Oh. Harry, how far have you fallen?
Say I'm falling. I'm just digging down, bro.
I know what that shit looks like. That's not what this is.
I'm being bullied. You're not being bullied. He said that he is welcome to the conversation. You don't have Nepsy there to ban you when you say it? Like...
Yeah.
Pop off.
All of my mods are like also content creators, so... The standard internet fare. Yeah, basically. Is there a belly type? Fuck you, Skaith. This case would be a belly or loot type. Gotcha. No, what type of Pokemon I am? Probably ground steel. Yeah.
Oh, they're fireflies. Hey.
Horatius is Dilf type for sure, though. True. I'll have to give you the cum bicycle. I'll have you know the cum bicycle is an excellent method of travel. Okay.
But
I don't doubt that.
Does it pedal though?
We don't really have to go down this rabbit hole if we don't want to. We could do other stuff.
I feel like it would just fall apart.
Okay, so you're going the route that this is a construct entirely comprised of baby batter.
Yeah. Baby batter.
Listen, I'm going to level with you, Perry. If we're going to talk about cum cycles for the next however long, I'm going to try and have some fun, and it's going to be not calling it a cum cycle.
Oh, no. This is good. This is good.
Yeah, quality content here. The batter bicycle. Yeah. You're getting it. I hate the internet. Fucking mistake.
The conversation it was explained that it was frozen cum bicycle. That the frozen cum bicycle works. Did we agree that it works?
I like how Thatcher Cottage went the cosmic route and was like, when you come in space, it pushes you backwards. That's great.
910. You did. Sus.
Right. Alright, I've got a little wood farm here in the nearby lake. Do roads grow? Oh, the bridges are... We're in a minute immediate. I see what you're doing. Yeah, I got a brain. Come jetpack. We don't... About my volume... See?
Gingy.
I did message your message, Thatcher Cottage, about my audio being low because I specifically asked Chad earlier how I was sounding, and they were like, "You sound great." So I didn't think about it anymore. You lied to me. I hope I sound nice now.
Love watching Nepsy bully Gingy.
I mean, if I have to make Nepsy a mod here just to keep the bit alive, like, make no mistake, I will not hesitate.
I think Nepsy just secretly likes bullying Gingy.
Oh, sure.
I think it's a thrill thing.
I can't believe you'd lie to Horatius like that. I know. Can you believe a Twitch chat lied to a streamer? So to confirm, Horatius, because I hoard entirely too many things. Sand walls and sand ground are literal garbage unless you intend to decorate with them, right? That's my understanding until there's anything made, to be made from glass.
What is this? Is this the worm Kago always talks about? Oh my god. Leave. 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 You disgusting little thing. Oh my god. Why
is it a little thing or is it a big thing?
Both.
You're very far from home.
That's a giant larva? There's giant larvas? What?
Worms is friends? Worms is sometimes
Wait
friends.
to see the boss? Am I close?
You'll know. Oh, that is a lot of slime. There's a lot of slime! Do you have copper tools yet, Perry?
I do.
Okay. Worms are good for your crops. It's true.
This card.
What card?
Oracle card.
What's it say?
It says Aura. A ripped card with the golden borders and an image of an ancient gemstone. Looks like it's part of a set. Is it just a collectible?
Oh. I suppose. Does it say valuable anywhere on it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so it's to be sold then. Its purpose is to be sold.
Ah. Caveling skull.
Gups? No, these are not called gups. Although there are guppies that you can fish.
God, that room is full of them.
Oh, I'm in danger.
Ow! Oh my god! Why did the babies hurt so much?
Because they attack many and they attack strongly.
I found another one. Those gemstone cutters. Wait.
I no longer know what you're talking about, and I'm terrified for you.
Oh no, that was a mistake. Goodbye.
I love the wow.
There's some kind of recipe under it, like the crystal skulls. Oh, you're in the clay biome without copper armor. You're in danger. What does that mean?
Well, it means that you should probably be wearing copper armor if you're in the clay zone. Oh, you are in some armor at least. You're not in nothing. Slimes together strong. So the squeaky hammer when you hit them, yeah, it does. Isn't that good?
Yeah, if you go down where I have the torch, it's a room full of worms, and apparently I busted a baby bag.
Oh yeah, if you kick open a baby bag, you're gonna get the baboos. That's how it works.
I don't like that.
Oh, you don't like that?
No, not at all.
Well, maybe you should think about that next time before you go and commit infanticide.
I'm so right. I am for.
Babu attack. Yeah, basically. Oh shit!
Oh, gee, there was a lot of them in there.
No, it's the problem is that one of the adults aggroed onto your torch trail and was just aggroing in a chain to
Wait,
all
they
of your
can do
torches.
that?
Yeah. So I had to dig a chasm so they won't follow us all the way home and
Their
attack us.
chat individually harmless together. They're a menace.
Yep. Yeah, very much like chat.
If you think the larvae are bad, just wait until you find a red larva. I don't want to know what that means.
I love Otis the Can. Please don't kick open my baby bag. Yeah, it's a bad time. Otis, how do you even have a baby bag? You're a can.
All right, I used all my wood.
Also, I'm having Otis on the fucking Horatius happy hour tomorrow, and I'm so excited.
I saw. I'm hoping that I'll be able to make it.
A room full of worms. Thanks, I hate it. Yeah, I also hated hearing it. Although I knew exactly what it was that you had found. Only a can on the internet, especially. Otherwise, I'm a man.
Would you spell that Mayn?
I'd go. Man. Man. I'm a man. I hated that I just kept repeating it. That's the part about that bit I didn't like the most.
Oh, is that where I'm putting guy right here?
Yeah, just for ease of cookery. Via torchlight, yeah. Don't listen. They don't even necessarily grow in torchlight because, like, we're in a cave, and these are things that are naturally occurring in these caves. So, while I'm not going to, it's just a theory. This fucking video game. I mean, it would stand to reason that this shit would be able to grow here if you could find it growing here naturally. What?
Eka just spammed a ton of Dwarven shakes into the chat.
Hell yeah, baby. That's what I'm talking about. That right there. Let's go. All right. Oh, I'm gonna throw on this shitty ass peasant shirt because I literally don't have any armor yet. So that's cool.
Oh, I made wood armor.
Yeah, and I could do that, but that's elf shit.
That's fair. I'm gonna go back to the no place.
Let me roll with you.
Yeah.
Let's see. Oh, you know what? Before you leave, here.
Oh, right. That thing that people warned me about.
Did you repair your shit?
I did repair what I could.
Okay. If you're willing to wait a minute, we could actually split this stack and cook this copper twice as fast. Because we don't have the good shit for...
Grind your loins with the might of Abraham Lincoln? What does that mean?
I don't know.
Is that
I
a
don't
pennies joke? Also, hello, Ego Death.
like it.
Eat the worm. Eat the
Ooh,
first
hold
worm
up.
you find. I don't think they're hive. I don't think that's gonna do what you think it's gonna do.
Just to reiterate, hey guys, that's Perry Gaming. This has been Perry Gaming on the stream. They're a longtime friend of the channel. Please, I implore you to go check out her stuff. She's very, very fun and very entertaining.
Yes, it's a pennies joke? Okay. I didn't mean to ruin the joke. I just had to make sure that I understood the joke.
Well, considering what we've been hearing tonight, it's probably best to just be sure, you know?
Clarity.
I am very close to having a real boy armor, so I, for one, volunteer to wait.
The wall.
Yeah, I found a chest in the middle of a wall, and that was pretty neat.
See.
All right, I'm good to go. See ya, sucker.
Which means if I don't see you out there,
Oh my god, you're
I'll
so
cook it
fast.
myself.
Oh, well, I guess I could eat my speedy burrito. Oh man, he's just causing violence. Just immediate violence. Wow.
Yeah. I do. Perry is great, but they are terrible tasting games. This is a diss on Destiny. You are correct.
Shortcut it there.
I'm glad that you saw that because that was also upsetting me. Oh, this is the...
Oh, is this where you blocked it off? Okay. Oh my god! There's so many!
Swing and give ground. All right, come here, Big Ups.
Oh!
Okay, you're dead.
It shot me!
I got him. I got him, Perry. I got him for you. But
Oh, did you die?
no, I got him.
Oh, okay.
Bring healing food.
Apparently my spicy burritos aren't enough. To be fair, I wasn't even paying attention to how much health I had before I went in there. There's no telling how hard it hit me.
Sometimes I can still hear Perry's voice. Yeah, me too.
Oh man, they just like eat all of my fucking torches, huh?
Yep.
The disrespect. Oh, get back, get back, get back, get back.
Whoa. What do you have?
It's a blowpipe.
Where did you get that?
Eka gave it to me, and I forgot to drop it when I came over here. I thought I dropped everything, apparently I didn't. So many mushrooms. Oh, this is bug! This is bug trail.
Yep. So this right here is the road that Big
Yeah. He goes, near. Oh.
Eh.
Oh.
Shit.
Oh, they hit so fast, that's why. Oh my god.
Yeah. I can't place torches for the next few minutes. What food do you have on hand?
Spicy burritos and then mushy tulip salad.
Can I get a mushy tulip salad, please?
Yes.
Thank you. Bigums.
Yeah, I haven't ran into these in my world yet.
They're nasty.
I know Kagu was talking about worms, but I didn't know what those worms were.
They're nasty little guys.
Darn. Oh, this is just back over where we were.
Okay. So we gotta go find more depths to these here chrysalid-laden walls.
Think of the baby larva as piranhas, one alone. When alone isn't a threat, but a horde of them will eat you alive. Yeah, I got that memo.
Yeah, downloaded that message.
I don't like how much empty spaces holds.
Yep. Oh, watch out! Get out! Get out! Get out! Get out! Get out! Get out! By the skin of your butt. 15 months? God. Jesus pleases. Tamer. Tamergar.
Well, I know about Gorm. I've seen Gorm before.
15 months, my dude, Tamer.
Ayo.
Thank you so much for the support, dude. Literally one of the few people who can boast that first founder badge. Fucking earned, my dude.
Oh.
Long time no chit chat, I know. Tamara, I've been recently started up.
Oh, what are these?
You're gonna shoot those. We're not even gonna fuck with those guys. You're gonna shoot them.
Okay.
Real Tamara moment. But yeah, Tamara, we gotta reach out to me, okay? Because I'm doing like an interview show, and I'd love to have you on.
Oh my god, this is so wild.
It's real moment. I'm gonna cry. Yeah,
Hey,
man.
hold on. Stop. Oh.
But
I thought I heard a bigger noise. Acid grubs, they charge at you and explode on you, and then coat the world, coat the floor with acid slime. It's exactly what.
yeah. Yeah, come on, Perry. Your gamer is in your name. They're a giant glowing monster with a big bulbous like patch their
Well,
back.
I wouldn't
what that
expect
means.
them to like charge at us. I didn't think they would be able to move.
What kind of kamikaze ass enemy doesn't run at you?
I don't know. I didn't know the blob had legs.
Bulbous. What a word. It's true. I like it. We're manifesting our own path. I'm here for it.
I didn't see any other splits, so I figured it's either we're gonna find something or we're gonna find the wall.
Huh?
It's a screed, basically. I see. If you set up a torch, it'll hit the torch first and then explode. Oh.
Fast and bulbous. Gross. Not like I see, here's the thing. Someone said fast and bulbous, and I was like, gross. But also, I was gonna say, I don't like those two words being together, but now I'm thinking, what words do, if I heard next to bulbous, would I be like, you know what? Yeah. Because the answer is fucking none. Oh, also, Perry, so this is something that I want to get your brain on. What do you think of the whole host your homies thing?
What you mean?
Have you been seeing a lot of VTubers talking about hosting your homies?
I've not. This is a first time hearing.
So host your homies is this like movement. So basically, someone recognized that hosting channels is really impactful on discovery.
Yeah.
So what people are doing is like, since a lot of us content creators tend to be friends with content creators, just like normalizing actively making sure you're hosting someone who's live.
Yeah, because you can do that via the Twitch setup.
Stuff,
Yeah. Yeah, I've always been like I don't think there's rarely any times that I'm not hosting unless it's like really early. It's like even like Kitten Buzzard and stuff. I have her where what is this? Why does it look like beans on the floor? Oh, the walls are moving! What the fuck?
Ow!
Oh, hate it. Hate every bit of it. Don't like it. No. You found the hive biome? This is so uncomfortable. I don't like this.
Yeah, there's cool shit for us to find here.
Floor looks like beans. The walls looks like moving macaroni.
Oh, I found a big boy lantern too. Let's go.
Ow! Ow!
Perry,
Fuck.
ground spikes, buddy. I say that so casual, like fucking duh. You're like, you're gonna need to shoot those. Ow! Ow!
Oh, I have to back up. That HP rolling.
Okay, we're fine. Floor tax, yeah. Remember, any genuinely unused feature of an algorithm will often carry outsized weight in older adaptive systems. It's true.
Me and the boys
about
3 a.m. looking.
Yeah, Tamara's right. What I'm saying is everyone hosts this channel.
It's strongly advised to not start exploring the hive biome until you're in bronze armor. Well, man, good thing I'm a rule breaker.
Oh, we have treasure over here. Help.
Can we
On the same
even
block as me, Perry.
Can we even take out these?
Maybe.
I don't think we can, fam. Nothing's happening. I don't like how far away this one goes either. Ew. Ow! Fuck.
Immediately punished after saying "you." That was fucking. That's a gamer moment. Clip it, boys. Any clippers and oh.
That look like poop. Or pee, rather.
Yeah, that's that acid. Just a little guy.
No, but going back to the hosting your homies.
Yeah.
I have the entirety of my charity group on there. I have everyone that I first started my VTubing adventure on there. So you, Jackie, Nanashi, like
Jackie? Who's Jackie?
I always gotta be hosting somebody.
Yeah.
Miss Jackie.
Nice. Dude, she made partner recently. I'm so happy for her.
Yes! Like her, I don't know what happened, but oh my god. Like
I mean, she's been at it for a long time, you know?
She has. There was a point where I checked up on her and I saw her tweet and she just did a happy post about getting reaching over 2,000 followers, and I'm like, oh my god, I'm so happy for her. And then like 2 weeks later, it's like, oh, I got partner. And I'm like, what? Did I blink? What happened?
Oh no! Oh no!
That's a lot of wiggly boys.
We're getting a lot of good drops though. We got a ton of fiber, which is nice. Stop!
But like Jackie's been on the grind, man, like fucking non-stop. So I'm really glad it's working out for her.
Cause she's also just a damn decent sword. Like,
Yes.
I like to think that I'm a very good and somewhat critical judge of character. But like, holy shit, man. So I'm gonna just gush about this game for a minute, because this is the first game that I've played that's like this in a long time, where I have sat and played it, and every skill is somewhat useful. Like, even being really good at mining is a useful thing to be good at in this game, because the very first boss, the slime boss, is difficult because of the slime on the ground that he constantly spreads, and this spawns more enemies and blah, blah, blah. But if I'm gonna just have to eat a mushroom raw, which feels bad, but that's where we're at. If you have someone on like slime duty, just like constantly clearing slime as you guys go through the fight, it's a lot more manageable. And if you go here to the clay area and fish up a bunch of orange cyst head fish, which is a thing I don't want to ever say again, then you get food items that make you immune to slime. So just like having a game where, like, yeah, there's combat, but also if you want to play like a utility role.
Oh, there's a Formies.
I'm gonna leave those spikes there since they're gonna help us out.
Ooh, the double hit. Yike. Oh, there's so many.
Stop. Ow, fucker.
So you're telling me that just recently, right? Just recently, people are doing this whole movement about hosting the homies.
Yeah, so it's become like a hashtag that people are using, and
On a red.
that's a weird thing that I don't recognize. Blood skull, valuable. I have no more healing, so
Me either.
we should go home.
Got your. Oh, yep, that's another death room. We should leave.
I'd like to leave.
No, but my thing is, like, why now? Why is that becoming a thing now?
If I honestly had to guess, I don't think it's out of maliciousness or anything.
No. I don't think it's out of maliciousness. I'm just curious because, like, as a content creator, right? I figured that kind of thing would be almost like a common decency or a common sense type deal.
Right.
Where it wouldn't be like people making all this big hullabaloo about, oh, hashtag host your homies, don't be a dick, da 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 da. Like, that's just like the same thing of asking people just to be decent, courteous people.
I think where a lot of it comes from is the fact that, like, there's no raid alerts by default on Twitch anymore. Like, that has changed.
Wait, what do you mean?
Well, like, if I host your channel without rating it, you don't get an alert for that anymore.
Is that why I haven't been getting hosting alerts?
Yeah.
Like, I have a whole separate thing for when people host. And it's like half the time it was if they raided and you have it set to where you'll host whoever you raid, it would be a 50-50 on what notification I'd get. Because it triggers one or the other, and it just all depends on which one happens first. And I was curious as to why I wasn't getting the hosting one anymore.
Yeah, so I think that they just removed that at some point.
Why?
Because Twitch, fuck you.
I think it's more that people finally figured out what hosting actually does, rather than just displaying on the channel on your own channel, so now they're signal boosting it.
I think that's definitely part of it as well. I think the understanding has grown.
Like, I've had people in my auto host system since like 3 months into streaming. As soon as I did the first Minecraft gig with Gen and Kibo, like, I started adding people to the lists to just my channel to host when I'm not online.
Yeah, exactly. One of the reasons I love, example, I hosted this channel about 10 minutes ago. Nothing on this end happened on the screen. Yeah, exactly.
Well, that's crummy, especially when you have a literal alert that you could set up to help with that kind of thing, and now it's useless.
Well, it's not useless because you can still set it up to do stuff. Like you can still make alerts happen because people are, and like whatever you do, nerds are gonna find a fucking way. You know,
Yeah.
like make no mistake, nerds do what they do.
Hold up. There's an auto host setting, or is that like an OBS thing? No, it's a Twitch thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, Twitch has an auto hosting system where you can list people, and then you can make it to where, because I know, like if you're in a group, like I'm in a group, I'm in the Pause Your Games group, and it used to be where you can auto host groups, so it'll host anyone that's in that group if you're offline. But Twitch disabled that. So we had to all go through and individually add each other to our auto hosting system because it wasn't hosting the groups anymore. So the auto hosting system goes based on the order that they're in, based on the activity. So if there's like 4 people on my auto host list online at the same time, the way that it deducts who's hosting is whoever is further up in the hierarchy based on the order that I put them in into the list.
Yeah, it's very arbitrary. Very simplistic, more simplistic than it should be, I'd say, but alright, I need to make some fucking food.
I found another peasant shirt.
Cool. Throw in the bin, and when we get the merchant, we can sell them. That's pretty much what all they're good for.
Yeah, like I host
Hey, did you
Pretty
see the hot fix
sure.
for Hunt Showdown? No, I didn't. Sorry, Garlock, what is the hot fix for Hunt Showdown? Tell me more. Like, does he have a car?
I think MySpace top friends. Yeah, it's how it works. Yeah.
Yeah. Hmm.
I need to prepare my gear.
Oh, did you make a bed yet?
I did not.
You should make a bed. You heal real fast in a bed. Did she put up? Did she put up a fight? Like age like fine milk? Yeah. That's a Grease quote. I think Thatcher Cottage. Yeah, shocker that Grease doesn't exactly hold up to modern sensibilities. I put out a lot of New World and leveled up my fishing to max. It turns out fishing is almost completely useless. Yeah, it's a real bummer. I was legitimately really disappointed with how New World turned out in some ways.
Like, people are still playing New.
No, they're not. But it's a nice idea. All right, I got some max health and health per second food cooking. Wow. Everyone wants a slice of gamers as service pie. Yeah, games as service pie. They're rolling it back. Interesting. Oh, okay. So Grebos says that some streamers were complaining about people hosting you as like a clout chasing thing.
What?
So like if, Iron Mouse, for example, is streaming, I could just get my name on her screen for just hosting.
Okay.
And so people were complaining that that was like people trying to get attention by sort of basically literally walking up to a studio performance or like a concert hall performance and then jumping on stage and yelling, "Hey, my name's ḻŠōᴍᴇs the Dwarf, go check me out on Twitch," before I get thrown off the stage type of thing.
I mean, It's literally like a 2-second notification. Honestly, if you blink, you miss it.
Right, and I understand that. I don't think that's an issue, but
I mean, that's easily
imagine
fixed by disabling notifications. Yeah, like
Agreed.
I think same way with hosting, you can make it to where only friends can host because it's the same permissions for raiding. You can set it to where only friends can raid and not everybody can raid type deal. I don't know, man. People will bitch about anything.
Yeah.
It's literally the clout chasers who are gonna be like, oh, well, they're auto-hosting with no viewers. They're obviously looking for clout. Damn, I should have thought of that. Like, that's what they're bitching over. Someone took their idea.
Yep.
I can't find auto-hosting settings. It might be an affiliate thing. I'm pretty sure it's an affiliate thing.
Yeah, that's definitely part of it. But let me take a look. Is it in settings, stream?
It's raining. Help.
Is it channel?
Oh,
Yeah.
the settings?
So you go to your creator dashboard. That's the word. On Twitch, go to your settings, channel, and then featured content tab. Scroll to the auto hosting, and then you can manage your auto host list. And so from there, you can then set it. So like mine is Shaper Stories, who is Brett Bayonne of the Beard Bros, Perry Gaming, Amathic, Akami, Corian, Cabal, Poppy, and Heavily Fodder.
Yeah, because I have Horatius on my, like, I have Victor, Gen, Conga, Horatius, not Rack. Like, obviously, you gotta have the fucking Spook Squad on there.
Yeah.
And then the chunk list of my charity group.
Right.
Like 7 more streamers underneath that. So my channel, unless it's like the dead of night, should always have something going on.
Hell yeah.
But I get that people are signal boosting it so that way people that aren't aware. It's just one of those things, like, if you're getting into content creation, I don't know. Maybe it's just because I've been doing it for a year, but it just seems like so common sense to me.
Well, it is common sense, but like that's a big thing, right?
Yeah.
Oh wow. Channel views is going away on April 14th.
Huh?
There's got a pop-up on my creator dashboard that says channel views is going away. It's not going to be a recorded metric anymore.
Is that something that's only used during offline hours, though?
What?
The channel views thing?
Maybe. I don't know.
I was gonna say, because it's more so what channel views is what the count of how many individuals popped into the stream at the time of the stream, and then how many people went back to see the VOD just bungled together.
I'm unsure, to be honest.
I know, like, my average Destiny stuff will have like 200-ish channel views, and I'm like, there was never at any point 200 people in the stream. It's just people poking in and poking out.
Yeah, that's the overwhelming majority of those is gonna be that.
If they're getting rid of that, I mean, yeah, whatever. It's not an important metric, I don't think.
Yeah. You want to go try and knock over the boss?
The boy?
Yeah.
He gets here. Do you put the prepped food somewhere else or no?
Prep food.
The jellies that you were making?
There you
Oh.
go. The answer to your question is I took them.
Alright. Yeah, let's go try and kill this man. Kill or be killed.
That's what I says.
Whee! Damn, boy, he thick.
I love the just pure derision in which you make that joke. Wow, mean. Yeah.
Go, catch it! Long range attacks!
Oh, your blow dart's poison, huh?
Yes.
That's really cool. Oh, that's an enrage. Oh, you do a lot of damage to it. Holy shit. I've just been trying to keep the slime suppressed this whole time. I haven't done shit for damage.
Oh my god, he's so fast! Oh my god, he's so fast!
Yeah, just don't die. Just run away.
There we go.
Got him. GG easy.
Ow. 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 The man! Hello, man.
Alright, go ahead and get your loot. With an obligatory multiple C's, yeah. What up, my dude?
Give me this chest. There we go.
Did you loot the ring?
I did.
Pretty good ring. Have you noticed what you can make after you put the Glurch eye in the statue here?
They're the devices to find the other ones, right?
Yeah, and they're permanent. Like, once you make one, it immediately does that forever.
Oh.
And then you get the slime sword, which is tin and copper and slime, and it's pretty much marginally as good as the tin sword, but also it slows enemies down.
Oh, I didn't even realize you can make a weapon with it.
Yeah.
Hive Mother. Oh, that's what it's actually called.
Yep, and then the big guy that runs around is Gorm or whatever the fuck.
I was just sitting here being a fucking Destiny nerd, like, haha, funny joke.
Yep.
Yeah. And we got a fancy box.
Well, I can't sleep in your bed. I'm very tired, though. Lurk will listen to the stream while resting. Hell yeah, Original Hamster. Thank you, sir. Can't sleep with enemies nearby.
I only... Is there a way to flip it where I can put it up against, or is it horizontal?
No. I don't think that they've added flipping things in this game yet. Yeah, it's a bummer. Alright, I'm gonna go see how much these Oracle cards and how much the Blood Skull is worth. And then we can call it, either go and just go back and chat, or...
Oh, do you not have, not pick up the eye that makes the little man show up?
Oh, I did, but we need to, like, drop it in the house, which I have, and then we need to, like, leave and come back.
Oh, okay. That means you can eat hive. I'm not gonna eat the hive.
Gross.
Why would I eat the hive when I have a perfectly good berry pudding right here?
A blood skull, blood for the blood god, and skull for the skull thrown all at once? Yeah. So what do you want to do with the last little bit of stream?
I mean, we can go back to just chatting, just hanging out. We accomplished our goal. We took out one of the bosses in sub 2 hours.
Yeah, man. Fucking speedrunner. And we spent a non-insignificant amount of that time fucking around where we didn't belong. My goodness. I feel really bad how tired I am.
I mean, you've been busy. You got stuff going in on your end too.
Yeah, but like, you know, I should kind of have my shit together. Oh, so this is something that I wanted to ask about. Tell me about this whole Dinkle business. Like, I knew about Dinkle because of like Hemlock and Ventagram and shit, but like, what is it about Dinkle that you were like, I have to have a model that is Dinkle? Like, that's a thing that needs to happen.
Man.
And while you answer that question, ᴛᴇis, that is the biggest dick fucking answer I've gotten out of you for just about anything in a long time. Saying, buck up, homie, it's 5:30, drink a fucking coffee. Like,
Man.
Who knew that was the line for ᴛᴇis to be like, you know what? No, in fact, no more Mr. Nice Man. It's time to get degenerate.
So this started back when they weren't a VTuber yet. They were just an artist doing a lot of stuff for VTubers because they were getting into the VTuber scenario. But there was an individual named ТwitchStreamer.
Oh my goodness.
Who was doing a Ko-fi fundraiser for turning VTubers into these little critters. There was a Kirby one. There was the Dinkle one. I didn't know what Dinkle was. I did not know. I think it's like a Korean plushie thing that, like a BTS thing. Like I have no fucking idea what the actual metric of Dinkle is.
Okay, because I can show you.
Like I can't remember what had me look it up, but I looked it up one day and I'm like, what is this creature? And I googled it, and then I found a shop and everything. Like, it's a full shop full of these little fuckers in different various colors, and I'm like, huh, I see. I'm in danger, because the first thing that I realized was copyright. So
yeah,
its name is Twinkle now.
Right.
But it started because ТwitchStreamer was doing these little $5 turn your VTubers into little creatures. Like, there was the little wiggle worm, there was Kirby, there was Dinkle, there was like 2 other different ones. And I thought it was really cute. So I did the little $5 commission thing because they needed help with some financials, and I'm like, fuck it, it's $5, why not? And they created the Perry Dinkle. And I'm like, this is so stinking cute.
Perry, we literally were talking about Jackie like not even 20 minutes ago, and this motherfucker is just in my chat like, Perry and Gracious, what a treat.
Jackie! Hello!
Hi, Miss Jackie. Thank you for coming by the stream. And I already typed it out, but Savage Deer, thank you very much for the follow. Now that you're following, you're no longer some random loiterer outside my mountain home, but now welcome guests in the mine.
Forget if I chew on my straw.
That's really funny.
But so ТwitchStreamer did the drawing of Dinkle, sent it to me, and I'm like, this is cute. This is so stinking cute. And as a joke, this is when Hemlock started opening her commissions for Live 2D, and I'm like, you know, hypothetically speaking, and I sent her the picture, and I'm like, could you make this a model? And she's like, well, I would need to... my bad. They were like, I would need to redraw it because it's not clipped up in the way that Live 2D works. But I would keep it like as close as physically possible to the original. And yeah, I could do that. And I'm like, okay, duly noted. And I went back 2 months later and messaged Hemlock again. And I'm like, hey, I have the money. Here's the goods. And it was supposed to be a joke. It was a meme.
Sure.
It was it was a little bit on the expensive side meme. I was going to use it as a joke. It was gonna be one of those like redeems that I only used during December, back when I had the first charity event that I was doing for Pause Your Games throughout December. And I was gonna have it as a redeem, just as a joke, like, haha, roly-poly model. It's the first 2D model I have, and there it is. And the first stream that I used it was with Kibo. And Kibo had Keeble, and then I had Brown Dinkle. So we were just 2 little creatures. It was Don't Starve. We were playing Don't Starve. So the whole gig of the game was, it's 2 creatures lost in the woods.
That's so good.
And
So I'm just dumping a little thing up here in the top of my screen real quick. Have you seen the new model that's coming out?
what?
Yeah.
Oh my god, that's actually you!
I know, I'm really excited.
Oh my god!
Yeah. So Corey just came out of the shadows and said Pog. Corey's buddy and good friend of this channel as well, Zero Sky, is making this, and it's, as I understand, it's almost done. So I'll be doing the whole VTuber song and dance. Wait, did I not send you the updated picture? No. What's the most updated thing that you can send me, Zero? You
Oh
did
my
a stream
god,
and
that's
everything?
incredible!
Zero Sky, send me the goods, dude.
That's literally you, though! That's so
I know.
good!
I know, I'm genuinely very excited.
I love the use of the screenshot too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I was talking about this the other day. It's very funny to me how long she's working on it at times. Nice. I did a stream there. Yeah, I know. I'm really, dude. How long I have had this like vest look,
Mhm.
and yet it's never been a part of the model until now.
That's incredible. That's amazing.
Yeah. It's gonna be
Everybody's getting model upgrades. It's so exciting.
well, man, it's just that time for like everybody. Like, it's one of those things where I've noticed that people tend to go about a good 6 months before they try and upgrade their model. And I've just been really dragging my ass. I mean, I've been using this model and I love this model. Fabulette did an amazing job on this model. Like, I basically had to force them to take money to take it, you know? Like, they were going to do it for free because they just hated the model I was using. And I've been very fortunate with my models, and so I didn't want to spit in the face of that. And I genuinely don't have a lot of money to throw into this, which has definitely held me back to no small extent.
Definitely
Okay.
feel that there.
All right, hold up. Hold up. Look at that. Look at that. He's the man.
That's so good. Is that custom or is that still Vroid?
So this is in Blender. This is like a full.
I was gonna say
deal.
that looks like Blender.
Yeah. Also, New Man may have bees, and Borgathor, thank you very much for the follows. I deeply appreciate it. Now you two are no longer loiterers outside my mountain home, but now welcome guests in the mine. I'm ḻฉิ่the Dwarf. This is Perry Gaming, and I'm just sort of like spoiling my new model that's going to be coming out somewhat soon. I love that, like, I have real dwarven proportions in this. Because, like, proper meaty, yeah, I'm gonna, dude, the dumpy on this new model is gonna be legendary, and I'm gonna be able to have it in VR chat, which is like what I'm what I'm really excited about, is being able to take this and going into VR. Because something that I've really liked about VR is I can go into VR chat and perform and like sing and shit, and I don't get self-conscious about it because I'm not actually in front of a bunch of people, and they can't see that I'm literally sitting there like holding the lyrics in front of my face.
Right.
But I can what's the word I'm looking for? Yeah, I gotta move you. I'm gonna move you up there. It's gonna fuck it up because you're just a little peeping head, but it's fine. I hope the walk cycle is like Gary
Discord
Monster.
being that way too.
Huh? Oh yeah, your
Or it's
Fuji's
just like
all
cutting
fucked
people in half. Like,
up. It's only you. It's only you. I've not had this problem with other people.
I've had the issue with Kibo. It cuts off Kibo.
Oh, we got another update. So yeah, here's a GIF that showcases the difference between old me and the new me. God, it's so good. Listen, go check out ᴛＳoᴍᴇs. That's not a fucking bit. Like, go check out ᴛSoᴍᴇs. This motherfucker deserves your time and attention. The guy's got talent. And a lot.
That's really
just
exciting.
So I've said this a lot, and I've been actually told that I'm using this incorrectly, but I refuse to change it. The thing that I'm most excited about, like, look at my hands. Like, the only thing I've ever disliked about this model is my hands. I got little yaoi hands. But this new model is going to have big, beefy mitts, and I'm so excited.
Like, I know you obviously are getting a new model, and I know I don't know if you follow Kirk Cladden, but he's been learning Blender to do updates on his model. Because his whole gig is he the isekai protagonist, but he's retired now. He's tired of world hopping, but he's trying to do a armor variant of his character. And like I've seen the little sneak peeks he's been posting on Twitter, and he has like glow effects and stuff. I'm like, oh, I'm so excited to see the full product.
Yeah, So no, I don't think that. And so Otis asked if the model would be ready for tomorrow. It's not, and I don't. So understand. The Horatius happy hour is for the guest, and it's for me and the guest to spend time together and like vibe and shit. So even if it was done tonight and ready for tomorrow, I would not use it for tomorrow, because the focus of the Horatius happy hour is to interact with you, Otis. And I feel that if, I was all hyped up about the new model, that we wouldn't really do that. So I'm not a traditional VTuber by many senses. I don't like to participate in the new models done 50 retweets and I'll show you my left ankle.
Yeah.
I don't like to play that game. I think it's like genuinely manipulative, and like I don't judge people who do that, but
I was about to say, if we didn't have 10 minutes left, I could go on like easy 30-40 minutes about that.
Oh yeah. So I've always been the kind of guy that's like, the moment something's done, I incorporate into the stream right away. So if this is done this week, like ᴛSoᴍᴇs projecting, I'll start talking about it this weekend, and I'll do a big fuck off stream in like less than a week, or maybe a week. We'll do like a big thing to celebrate it. I'm also gonna like try and make it part of the 1K celebration thing. Because I know Minnie has been trying to figure out what goblin I'm gonna go on a date with, but it's the whole thing. Weirdness, I saw you come in earlier, but I was a little bit distracted. Welcome, Weirdness Master. It's a pleasure to see you. Thanks for coming by. Anything that you want to get into before you leave? Because you have to skedaddle pretty soon.
Yeah, I gotta go catch dinner and a movie. Gotta go see the new furry movie. Oh.
Yeah, let me know how the Sonic movie is.
I'm excited. Like I don't know who else is familiar with the news or not, but apparently this is Jim Carrey's last movie. He's retiring after this, and Jim Carrey has been a huge impression in terms of movie influence for me. So it's gonna be emotional nonetheless to see him and his last walkout to anything that's gonna be done.
Yeah, I wasn't aware of that, but ᴛSoᴍᴇs, it's the Sonic movie. Sonic 2. Damn, maybe I have to see it. Yeah, I mean, I guess so. I mean, he's gonna give it his all, I imagine.
If this is Jim Carrey's last movie, he's probably gonna go full send on Robotnik. That's the thing.
Yeah.
Like, it's nice. Like, it's honestly nice to see. Like, this is really weird. I'm happy he's retiring, because in a way, I see Jim Carrey as he's an actor, but he's also very much into comedy, so I see him as a comedian. So to see a comedian that I've looked up to retire and not, gut themselves, it's a real relief type thing. I'm really happy for him.
And I agree, but there's also been a little bit of a rub as he's sort of ungracefully gotten to this point. I mean, he has had a couple of bumps in the road over the past 10-some years. Thank you for the stretch, Corey. Where he has not always he's got flaws, like personality flaws.
Yeah, of course.
I'm pretty sure he got really like big onto the Scientology business and has said some other like crazy ass shit. But I mean, also he's a Hollywood, person. Like all those people are somewhat batshit insane.
Yeah.
They just don't live on the same planet as us anymore, which is like not a dig. They just like the average day in the life of someone like that is just so far removed from the rest of us that to me it's almost laughable to like look at someone with that level of celebrity and be like, wow, you have weird odd takes about relatively mundane topics. I would have never pictured that.
Like, people are different. It's a snowflake projection. Like, everyone's gonna have their own thoughts on stuff, and like, if it doesn't affect me, it doesn't affect me.
Yeah.
Like, but it's something you don't see often these days. Like, a lot of the celebrity type and celebrities that I enjoyed in my youth and growing up with, either like hard S or turned out into terrible people.
Yeah.
And it's like you don't see them make it to that like relief end. So
right.
When I got the news that he was retiring after this, it was bittersweet, but I'm really happy for that kind of standpoint.
Agreed. No, I'm with you entirely. Because it is one of the things where it's hard for people to unplug from that lifestyle. Once they're sort of invested, it's hard for them to get out.
Like you have people who are like in their like 80s and 90s and they're still acting, and it's like just enjoy what you have left. Stop. You don't have to worry about a retirement fund. You're set. Just stop.
Well, there's that, but then there's also something that I want to point out. There's something that I learned from my father in his years. Is some people from generations before had it culturally ingrained to them to never stop working.
That's fair. That's
through
fair.
a bunch of different reasons, but just like to not like to purpose in the self was found through the things that you did. And I think, we still have, actors and comedians and stuff like that that are from that era still, where that's a part of potentially their culture and this like the way their personality is designed, where Morgan Freeman's gonna act until he dies.
Yeah.
And I think he's one of those types of people where he finds so much value and purpose in life by acting and by sharing messages and by being a positive figure to the communities that he's a part of. And so if you were to take away the stage from him, he would have nothing. I think even though he would have everything.
The only thing that really stands out for Jim Carrey is just it's the comedic side, I think.
Mm-hmm.
It's like the unfortunate revelation that a lot of comedians don't make it far enough to retire, or they shit in public and then it's all downhill from there. Like it's always one or the other.
Yeah.
So.
ᴛᴇis has put it out a really good point, like the business aspect of things. But you need to skedaddle.
Yeah. Or they OD. Yeah. The hard S is one of the things that have taken a lot of either the hard S or just becoming shitty people, and that's why you don't look up to people you don't know anymore.
Yep.
Don't even look up to people that you know, because you probably don't even know the dark side. Don't just fucking worry about you.
Yeah. All right. Well, you go ahead and get out of here and go have a wonderful time with your partner, and let me know what you think of the movie later. Okay.
For sure. I'll give you a 2-sentence yes or no as soon as I get out of the theater.
Much obliged. For the rest of chat, let me say goodbye to your chat really quick. Bye, Perry's chat. I'm assuming you're gonna do your sign out.
I was about to say, are you continuing? Do you have other plans?
So the answer is yes, and then the second question, no, I have no plans. I had a whole day to figure this out, and I just didn't.
Okay.
So
cool.
What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go onto the Stream Hearts Discord, and I'm gonna sit in the chat, and I'm gonna just talk to people. Because I did this shit last weekend, and it was a hilariously awesome stream.
That's fair. Well, I am, instead of signing off, I'm just going to, escort the kids to the Dwarf mine. Make it short, easy, and simple.
I half expected it, but I would never demand it. Thank you very much for the support, Perry. You are a
All
real
the time.
friend.
I am so close to 100k channel points.
I don't know what you're gonna do with that, but I'm terrified.
I don't know what I'm gonna do with it either. It's just big number make the serotonin.
Here, you know what? Let's do this thing. /p. What do you? How's there?
Thank you
Perry,
guys
are
for
you already
hanging
a
out.
VIP in my chat?
I don't know. No, I'm not.
Got him.
Thank you guys for hanging out. I'm gonna escort you guys over there to ዏщ.
I don't know why I didn't do that sooner.
And I will catch you guys tomorrow for some Ark.
Wait, hold up. There's new Vampire Survivor content? Thatcher, you fucking with me? When did the new shit hit?